Alright everybody, I got a 2005 Toyota Corolla. Doesn't look so bad right now. Getting it ready to go to Texas. It's a Corolla S. And there's some parts in here. Oh no, that means that something's gone wrong. Well, where did it go wrong? Well, let's find out. Oh no. So, I had to replace the light. And as you can tell, fender is bunched up just a little bit in the back, and the bumper isn't dragging, but it will need to be addressed. Basically, this bolt needs to come out. This right here needs to go back over these, and then probably a big washer up on that bolt to hold it in place, and that will get that kind of where it needs to be. The doors are perfect. Not one scratch, well, maybe a scratch, but they're okay. The kick panel down at the bottom is right there. So it's going to be going back on once I get to Texas. Maybe before I get to Texas. But here's the worst part of it. Okay. Needs a new fender panel. Needs a new headlight. All the wires are still in good shape. The bulb right there is broken, but it's in good shape. The headlight is all in pieces. Like I said, headlights, or the light's in good shape, or the bulb's in bad shape, but the light's in good shape. That might need a new pigtail. That one's okay. That's your fog lamp. And I cut the front bumper off with the razor blade because it was dragging. Don't need to do that. And as you can tell, right here is okay. This is okay. The bumper's okay. This bracket is not okay. I need to replace that bracket. I'll pop the hood and show y'all what it looks like up underneath the hood. Alright, if you look at this side over here, this part right here connects to the fender. Okay, over here, this part connects to the fender, and here's the one bolt holding it on. So if I disconnect it from the fender, pull this back in place, this right here will be just fine. It's a little twisted, but it'll be okay. The fender needs to be replaced. Normally when you replace the fender, you replace the hinge, because, well, if the hood got bent up any, and it did, it probably messed up the hinge, so you got to replace that. This right here is part of the bumper trim, and if you look down there, you can see where it goes on to the grill and bumper. But everything else behind it is still okay. Okay. The windshield washer bottle is still good. It just happens to be right in front of the tire. The air conditioning in this car doesn't have any Freon, so I'm thinking that when it got the collision, this right here probably flexed and released the Freon. That, or, well, this is Washington State. Nobody really notices when their car doesn't have Freon anymore. But overall, it's a really good car for $1,000. Taking it down to Houston from Seattle, so that's not a bad thing. It's got plenty of tread on the tires, so yeah, it's not so bad. It's missing the front emblem, but overall it's a really decent car. I'll give an update later on, since it's going to be a month until I take off to Houston. And I'll give y'all an update, see how everything's going.